Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the absolute best swing trading routine that you guys should be doing every single Sunday. The reason why this is so incredibly important for any type of trader is because you need to go into the week knowing as much information as possible. You want to understand, your stocks on watch. You want to go ahead and look, at your scanners. You want to understand the stocks that you're holding. Where's your stop loss, your profit? I always imagine the week ahead is like a football team, about to go jump in and play in the Super Bowl. Do you think they go in without a playbook, without an offense, a defense? If things go this way, they're doing that. If they go this way, they're doing the other thing, right? You have to go into the week ahead with as much insight as possible. So, we're going to be talking about, kind of what I do every single week. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. Private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat. But more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years. Now, we teach you how to set up your scanners so you can find those stocks and all that good stuff. It's like a college class. It's like an 8-week course. You have lifetime access to it. And you guys can get 51% off by using code TRADER. So click that link, sign up. I'll see you guys in there. And let's jump into this. All right. So, like I said, the first thing that you guys should be doing is going to be looking at stocks that you're holding here. So, over the past week here, we definitely took a bunch of opportunity, right? We took 2 trades. One of the trades is on Google, another one here is on Amazon. Now, the reason why we got in on both of these massive blue chip stocks here is because of the sell off. I never get fearful of sell off. I always look at sell off as opportunity. And given that Google has seen almost a 20% sell off, yes, we took advantage of that. Also, at the time here, the RSI is trading right now for a whopping 24. The last time it was trading for a 24 was back in here where we saw the stock go from 148 all the way up to 166. So we understand that this could be a huge opportunity to buy the stock. Now we are we're averaging down on this position. So once Google stock recovers, our average cost will be low and we'll be able to profit big on this. So for me, it's not really about the stop loss with this sort of trade, just because I can average down as the stock does sell off. But one of the things here that I do think is important is to look at those RSIs and to look at some other and lower time frames. You guys can see this is kind of the thought process I had about a 4-to-1 risk and reward. General downward trend is starting to break out, so we could see a nice upside here in the next couple of days here. So Google stock here, I'm very, very excited for this one. Another stock here that we took advantage of is going to be Amazon. Now, Amazon stock here, as we look at it, we are starting to form a little trend line like this, which could cause a nice little breakout of there, which is really, really promising. Also, as we look at that daily time frame, it hit that 200-day moving average line, and that's kind of where we got notified. The stock sold off a bunch. We saw the stock trading for 26 on the RSI, which is a very, very undervalued spot. So the last time it was trading there, it was back in here where we saw this good move. So I'm just using sell off to my advantage. These massive blue chip stocks, I'm not getting fearful. I'm actually taking initiative and jumping in on these positions just because, Amazon is performing very, very well. So I think that in the next 5, 10, 15 years, we're going to be looking back on Amazon. And even in the short term, over the next couple of months, I can average down if Amazon does sell off. And I just know it's just more of a waiting game for a stock like this. But for more of our short-term trades, let's look at some opportunity-wise. Another stock here that I kind of want to show you guys kind of our approach. One of the stocks that we traded here last week was JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase here formed a nice downward trend. The stock popped out of that trend line. This is where we got notified. The stock continued to rally its way up, doing very, very well. The daily time frame, you guys can see the heavy support here on this yellow line. Hit it buying pressure, recently hit it again. So we understand it had good, a possible good move. So before you guys ever buy a position or buy a stock for trading, you need to have some sort of checklist or some sort of list of criteria. So you can always ensure you're going to be choosing quality over quantity. So let's look at some stocks here with some opportunity. We have ticker symbol IAG here. Look at this great upward trend. So trends are going to be the first thing that I look at. It has that nice upward trend, and the next thing here is going to be support. With a stock like this here, where it's sold off down past that 90-day moving average line, and it's in between the 90 and the 200. Let's look at the last time it did that was back in here, where we saw a good move there. Also, the RSI is trading for 38, which could be a little bit of a higher RSI. So let's look at the last time it was trading out of 38 was back in this range where we saw this good move. So I understand that we could see a nice move coming very, very soon. But look at this. We don't want to get in just yet. We want to get in on that breakout of that 90-day moving average line. You guys can see in the past where it hit it, we had some selling pressure. Recently hit it again, we had selling pressure. So we're going to throw an alert right above that. And if it pops up, guess what? We'll be notified so we can make some money off that, right? Being a trader and swing trading, a lot of it is actually just doing the work beforehand, scanning for opportunity and then going in and setting those alerts. So we have VIRT, which is starting to break out, which actually looks relatively good here. So we're going to see how the market reacts to this tomorrow. Definitely one to leave on watch. If we can get a sell-off down to like the 36 mark, I think what could represent a really good entry point there. But you guys can see setting alerts, being prepared is crucial. Another stock here is CFG. This is also Citizens Financial banking stock, is above that 200-day moving average line. So with a stock like this, we could enter on that push going up, keeping our stop loss just below the trend and these moving average lines for a possible push up to resistance, which would give about a 4 or 3 to 1 risk versus reward, which is really, really good. So, a stock like this, we're going to see how the market reacts to, tomorrow and see kind of how it approaches the trend line and that moving average line. So we don't really got to set an alert. We just got to make sure we look at this. So this is where I would get my handy dandy, trading journal, my journal, and I would write it down and say, hey, look at CFG tomorrow. We got Bank of America popped up, great breakout trade. This is what we look for, right? Stock sold off, boom, boom, boom. We called this stock out, popped up, rode the trend, and rallied up. That's exactly what we look for. We just took other trades over the past week, which is fine because we still made some good money. We got VIK here, which is forming that downward trend, which is fine, right? We just got to make sure that we are ready for that push above that 200-day moving average line. The daily time frame here would be a 50-day moving average play. You guys can see in the past, hit it, good moves in the future here. We have EQT here, 90-day moving average play. As we zoom out, you guys can kind of see the volatility, but overall, still that good upward trend. The RSI right now is trading for about a 39. The last time it was trading for 39 was back, what looks like in here, where we saw a little bit of some buying pressure. So looking at some lower time frames, you guys can see that clear and steady downward trend. We're going to throw an alert above, near and around that 48.77 mark, which is going to put it a little bit above that 50-day moving average line. You guys can see the huge sell-off here. It hit several times. Threw an alert above it for a breakout approach, right? This is what we do. Another one here. We're already set. We're ready to see how the market reacts in the morning. Another one above that 200-day moving average line right there. Boom. Ready to rock and roll. I have so many alerts on that one set. PAR. Stock popped up. This is the trend we look for. The reason why we did not get in on this position is because of that earnings report. Often holding a stock through an earnings is just very risky, so you just got to be careful. So we're going to leave that. This one here has that kind of consolidation here, sold off. We're going to delete it, and that's fine. adding stocks to your watch, being prepared, doing all this stuff, you're going to be constantly adding stocks, getting rid of stocks, setting those alerts. A lot of trading is just being prepared. So this one, we already got that alert set above that trend line for that breakout here. Then we got CYBR here sold off, right? You guys can see that general downward trend line, in the stock price here. So we're going to throw an alert here above that as well, so you guys can see it. And also, if we can see, a trend forming this way, that would be really good. GS, another one here that's starting to break out. Definitely want to leave on watch and see what happens. So, with trading, a lot of it is just being prepared. And for those of you that are in the group, we're going to go ahead and take a screenshot of all these stocks here, and we'll go ahead and post them in. But overall, like I said, a lot of trading is just being prepared, doing the work nobody wants to do. So that's setting alerts, scanning for opportunity, doing your charting, doing your risk and reward ratios, all that stuff. So guys, you guys can do it. I can do it. You guys can do it. Check out our school. Sign up with Moomoo, which is the broker I am using, and we'll see you guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and take care.